place, worm. Prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
Other than Vermouth, I would say that Jin is my most anticipated God of Destruction out of the 12 that we have so far. And like I've stated before, I just like Vermouth's design. Gene's design is almost extremely similar in, I guess, just his defiant nature, the defiant way he looks. And I wanted to go ahead and make this video talking about going a little bit further into what makes a God of Destruction or how they're made. Essentially speculation, nothing is confirmed. And then going into how they influence the universe so it gets a high mortal rating. So for starters, I did this in a couple of videos past. I talked about how the gods of destructions are made. So in one video, I talked about how I believe the Kais are an actual race. The Kais, and then the Supreme Kais, and then the regular Kais. They're essentially one race, or two different, one species, two different races on one planet, essentially. And they are put into the positions of Kais once universes are created. If Xeno can destroy universes, he can create universes. So if there's a universe that he wants to create, he's going to need a Supreme Kai, a God of Destruction, and an angel to be on that universe. So what does he do? One thing I can think of is that maybe the universe doesn't need those things for a while until, like it doesn't need that stuff to survive, to be alive, to exist. Doesn't need those three. So in that universe in itself, you can find a character or a high-powered individual that can be appointed to a God of Destruction. But if you do need those three things, a Supreme Kai, along with the rest of the Kais, a God of Destruction, and his attendant, then these God of Destructions don't come from the universe that they're watching over, essentially, which would make sense for the Beerus race being, I believe, in Universe 11, and then you see both Beerus and Champa, Universe 6 and 7's God of Destructions. So you were assigned to a certain universe. So Geene more than likely was assigned to Universe 12, and he was given the attendant. I think his name is Ugg. I'm not 100% sure if that's how you pronounce it. And his Supreme Kai, that's a Supreme Kai, and then the attendant whose name I don't have in front of me. Let me see if I can find it here. I don't think she has a name yet, unless she does. Nope, just Super Saiyan. So just Universe 12 Angel. So yeah, she doesn't have a name yet, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. That these guys are taken from other universes and they're plopped into the universe that Xeno creates, along with a Supreme Kai that's matched to them, that's linked to them, and then once they're given the status of destruction, and then they're given the attendant. I would think that the attendants are the ones that kind of scout the other universes, looking for potential God of Destruction, seeing as how Whis always is commenting that Goku could be a God of Destruction and could gun for the job, essentially. So that kind of covers that part. Now, furthering into what makes a high mortality mortal rating, I mean, that I believe is, at first I was thinking that a universe that has a high mortal rating is a universe that has a lot of high, strong, extremely powerful fighters. But then I'm thinking, no, I think maybe what it means is that those universes are the universes where the gods of destruction and the Kais, Supreme Kais, are doing their best job at watching over the universe and guiding it in the right direction. Now, as we've seen in Universe 7, the Supreme Kai essentially is very young. He doesn't have much training. He spent a lot of his time looking. He battled Majin Buu, and then he hasn't done much since then. And so he's very doesn't have much experience. Then we have Beerus, who just sleeps all the time and eats all the time like a cat. Doesn't really do much more than that. Another universe that is also up for destroyment is Universe 10, and you can see as Gowasu. First of all, we have his elephant counterpart, whose name escapes me at this point, and he basically got destroyed. He let Goku Black kill his kill Gowasu, or Zamasu kill Gowasu, and then that killed him. and then basically Goku Black ran rampant throughout that universe. So that in and of itself shows that there's not a very good god of destruction. Then the Supreme Kai itself, Gowasu, as Zamazu's point of view, where he wanted to essentially control the universe a little bit stronger, like destroy life that he didn't think, and Gowasu was telling him that you're not a god of destruction, it's a job for the god of destruction, isn't that? But if the god of destruction is not doing his job, and the Supreme Kai is more powerful and can do these kind of things, I feel like they should. I mean, the Supreme Kai in Universe 7 tried to destroy Majin Buu and Babidi, so what's the difference between that and what Zamazu was trying to do? Gowasu, on the other hand, really just wanted to just sit around, drink tea, and watch the planets in his universe kind of grow on their own. And even if they became more violent, he had optimism that they would become less violent. So essentially, those two things kind of push me to the belief that, and then we have Champa as well, who I'm not going to get really into because we don't really see him really govern too much, but he doesn't seem like he is very competent. He seems like more like Vados is in control when it comes to that relationship. So all this kind of points to the fact that, yes, I think that these gods of destruction and Supreme Kais that are the ones that are going to survive and not have to fight in this tournament control their universe, are more hands-on. Maybe they guide the species in their universe to be more advanced. They nurture fighters, make them stronger, sort of what Whis is doing now with Goku and Vegeta, and what Beerus is doing with them. And the Supreme Kai also does the same thing as well. Maybe the God of Destruction destroys evil in that universe, as opposed to Beerus, who really doesn't care. Beerus essentially made, if you guys watch my other videos about about Frieza and Beerus, it's implied that Beerus had made deals with Frieza, who essentially is evil. And when Frieza came back as Golden Frieza, extremely powerful, he didn't care to do anything about it. So, if you're more hands-on, you probably would destroy evil as a god of destruction, and then as a Supreme Kai, you want to guide and nurture your species. Now this is Agu's. I think that's you should pronounce his name. This is from some of the translations for his character, and basically two sentences. He speak what is high on standards. He speaks what is high on standards. He says his universe is mature and has further ambitions. So his universe is really good, but it's not there where he wants it to be yet. So he's really working on it, and he's trying to make it better and trying to make the universe better. So this in and of itself kind of shows me that for you to be exempt from this and be a good god of destruction, you'd have to destroy evil, and then your Supreme Kai has to be the one that guides the species to become more advanced and civilized. I would assume that's the situation. You actually have to work, as opposed to Beerus and the Supreme Kai in Universe 7, 6, and 1 from what we've seen so far, and 10. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think of this, about Geene, about what makes a high mortal rating. Let me know in the comments section below, guys. Drop me a like if you like my video. And as always, this is going to be Dragon Ball Black signing off.